Love your neighbor as yourself. Luke chapter 10, verse 27. The term social justice has been around for over a century, but became popular in the 2000s as academic and political discussions spilled into the broader American culture. Within our churches, reactions to it are highly polarized. Some call it a distraction from the gospel, while others say the gospel is incomplete without it. Much of this stems from disagreements between two groups of Christians around 100 years ago. One group prioritized Jesus' moral and ethical teachings, emphasizing social justice as a defining mark of his followers. The other prioritized Jesus' divinity and biblical authority, emphasizing personal piety over social reform as a defining mark of his followers. The Black church presented a third option, which did not pit Christology against sociology. In fact, it was precisely because of the good news of the gospel that many were compelled toward good works. Because they loved the Lord their God with all their heart, soul, strength, and mind, they also loved their neighbors as themselves. In the parable of the Good Samaritan, Jesus flipped the question from, "Which of my neighbors do I have to love?" to, "Are you a good neighbor to those that need love?" In retelling this story, Martin Luther King Jr. imagined the priest and the Levite passing by because they asked, "If I stop to help this man, what will happen to me?" The Samaritan, however, asked, "If I do not stop to help this man, what will happen to him?" This is the kind of love, a kind of dangerous unselfishness that characterized much of the Black church and helped mobilize the civil rights movement. Cornel West has said that justice is what love looks like in public. Unfortunately, the Black church's public expression of love was often unreciprocated by their white brothers and sisters. In fact, many of the conditions that the Black church sought to overcome were put in place by people who profess the name of Christ. As Christians, are we more concerned with choosing which neighbors are worthy of our love, or are we more concerned with being neighbors to those who need love? Are we willing to love our neighbors with a dangerous unselfishness?